downloads, New Earth, absolute conscious awareness. No one must pay to be born nor buried. No one must pay to be born nor buried. Okay. This is for Jean van Wyk or Juan van Wyk or Juan van Wyk. CCC readings. I just love your mind. I enjoyed it so much. Once I even commented and I said, you make so much sense to me. And I admire your resilience. No matter the beating you had to take, you just rise up. Because the truth vibrates in you, and I love your accent. I love the Boer accent when you speak English. Do you know that joke about class? When the teacher comes in and she says, "Good morning, class," and only one boy gets up. And she repeats herself a couple of times, and then she asks, why is only one boy getting up? Then the kids say, his name our class. I like flow jokes. I like dry wit and all that funny stuff. But CCC readings, I love your mind. And I have a long list of all of you, but all in good time. You know, charity begins at home. My son's mother-in-law, who I love, did his hajj for him. And then his father-in-law was in Masjid Quba. 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 Masjid Quba. And then he was explaining the experience to me. And he wanted his musla placed somewhere, like on a very central point. And I've had this for 20 years, and only the other day I saw the connection. And this is Rasul. Then I learned now. I asked my daughter-in-law, baby, what's the name of the mosque? And then she said, Masjid Quba. So I said, yeah, that's his mosque. Because that's the mosque that the Prophet built. And then I started calling my daughter-in-law Holy One. Because she is. She's just my baby. So, where am I now? Oh, this is why I mentioned it. No holy city, no place of worship for all religions shall be touched. It shall be preserved for future generations that want to reflect back and find out what really happened. Why are we like this? Where do we come from? In the future, they'll be proud of us. Now we're still in the trenches, but the victory is ours. We already won. Okay. Buckingham Palace. Who has been the greatest supporter of the Vatican? Who has colonized indigenous lands and utterly destroyed their ancestors' culture, in which inherent secrets for various parts of life that enhances the quality of life, the kinds of food we eat, the medicines we make ourselves, because in nature we find a cure. If you're sick, you bite on that leaf, and if that is wrong, you bite that fruit, and if that's how it really is, because you're made of that stuff. Pills, I must agree, I tried it once, and it's good. So, less of that, less farmer and more farmer, because you don't insult the creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between, to think that he'll put you here without satisfying all your needs and having a cure for all your ailments. It will be nice if we have a global team restoring lost secrets for happiness and longevity within our cultural differences, and then maybe just have like a online, if this is paining, then that, or something, But nice, condensed, concise. People don't have time to read from now to Thy Kingdom Come. So yeah, last night, before I put out that video for Israel, I just heard Putin down. Anyway, I own all of creation. Why would I steal from myself? It's true. Common sense isn't common practice yet. But I declare that from this point forward, common sense, mastering emotional intelligence, is now common practice. It is so. Anyone who steals from me, anyone who steals from me chose eternal condemnation. Now you see, there's me, the all that is. Then there's his myself, Me, myself, and then there's you, the I. Me, myself, and I. Third dimensional. Now we're fifth dimensional. Now it's like we, our, and us. Right. Anything stolen prior to 28/08/2024, 7:07 p.m. GMT plus 2 hours is not included. Completely part of the divine will being executed in divine timing. And now, you're in eternal life now. Now it's time to take corrective action. Because you've become aware now that I am aware. That I am aware. So, we must all humble ourselves before the Lord. And not because we must fear Him, it's because we love Him. Honesty is the highest form of love. And He's so happy with all of you, irrespective of the past 2,500 years of your shenanigans, because that's what He needed, was the experience. And now we must mature. And part of maturing is being accountable. So now we're not saying, you did this, you did that, and that, and that, and now this. We just say, that happened. And this is how, from this point forward, how I can give myself an opportunity. We are once was blind, but now I see something. And no one will look down. In fact, you'll get great rewards, because then you will be emulating your Father. You will be demonstrating the fruits of His Spirit. So, I know it's a little difficult to shift from ego-based, where we mainly condemn ourselves and judge ourselves harshly. But from the soul, you say, no, it's all good. When God made this, He said, it is good. It holds true until now. Because the truth stands the test of time. Anything stolen from this date and time forward condemns themselves to eternal damnation. Because I see it once, now that we are in the 3D, through all these videos, you will see it was progressive, because this is actually a divine message that was channeled through me. That's why it just flows. And we see the results of those exercises. So, okay, what now? Creation. Light is all there is. I tried another thing. No, I'm just showing you so that something. Just to make the description clearer, because until I put it on a canvas, I'm not going to be satisfied. I need to be able to replicate it. Oh, I am and always was Simon Cowell's biggest fan. You know, you can be like me sometimes, but I would have said exactly what not in every single instance, but I'd say 92%. So yeah, no man can separate a mother from her child. No. I had an oh, I had an alau. My two aunties went to Hajj and they bought me this gold alau and saffron, and it was very beautiful. And they said it's all about Nasrin. It's just about Nasrin. Nasrin get this, Nasrin get that. But I loved Kia and Sina. They were like mothers to me and to him. They were sweethearts, really. Guardian angels. He thanks you, hence your gifts of eternal life with divine powers. You see, that was the divine. Then he thought, what is the opposite of him? So he's light, and then he saw the opposite of him is dark. I said, this is all white, and this is little bits of glitter here. Our galaxies here, 11 billion galaxies, 11 trillion billion, it's infinite. Because the Most High is infinite, so creation is not finite. So now, anyway, because you did all the digging in the dirt, being good like bright stars and being less than stellar, yeah, in the dark, and because you did that for him, you were born into eternity. So that's why any one of the divine pearls who sacrificed their body now during this jihad in the Middle East, Russia, they were already in heaven when they died because we ascended already. Then they will come back to you. But now, because you underwent all this and then day of judgment came and you went through and you were white as snow, clean like a lamb or something. So the divine said, oh, I'm so proud of my children here. You are divinely protected. You can ask me for anything. He says, ask, seek, and knock. That's why I said speak with the divine. Now, light is all there is, so the divine, okay, light plus dark. Oh, I don't think he said let there be light. He said let there be dark. Because why will the light want to more light if he wants the opposite of him? So it wasn't let there be light, he said let there be dark. But it wasn't dark, he said the opposite of me. Who am I not? If this is me, then who am I not? There. So he definitely did not say on the first day of creation, let there be light. Common sense is now common practice. It's amazing how these things just fell into place. That's why I say speak with the divine about everything. Even your plants or anything, everything actually. Because the more you speak to him, the more you power. They made it so complicated for us in the old world, like it was inaccessible, yet it was mean and all that, but clearly they were describing the opposite of him. Darkness. So anyone who exhibits characteristics of darkness has no place here, because I said it was hard for us to get here, and when you get here, you better play your part in maintaining and sustaining. Otherwise, the clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Because here we won. The brotherhood of mankind was full knowledge of light and dark. Highly favored by the Most High, because you gave him something. So now he gives you all of you. Gives you all of himself. But it takes thought, word, and love. God power. Now in that dimension we're gonna learn about more. So. But we're going to teach each other because I want schools, metaphysical schools. So yeah. So now, truth, souls, male and female. I don't know. Yeah, I think I did. So this is how I saw the creation. Remember I said there's two creations in Genesis. So here, in the all that is, the souls were created. That's what's called the return to the Father. See? And then here, in the darkness, in the soil, which are galaxies and stars, dust, here is where the man was made from clay in the physical reality. Because this is spiritual. As above, so below. So now we here and we here. Because I saw it shoot up, but I can see something. Something. That's why I need a painting. So what we think here, because we now get everything we want, will occur here. And no darkness can harm you now. Because as above, so below. Then he made man from the clay, the physical matter. And women from the rib. Women's not made of dirt. Women are made of bone. Calcium. Okay. What else? I need 10-minute videos. Your videos I love. But 20 to 30 minutes is a bit too much because I take in a lot. And I'm very quick. So, if I may request, because I want to grasp the essence of your messages through your videos, you can have your long one. But then if you can just do that little summary. I'll appreciate it. You don't have to. But I'd like that. What is this? 18 Brahman. 18 Brahman days attain mastery of 3D dimension. Simultaneously wisdom. Dark forces battle in the fourth dimension, returning to the Father in the fifth. Remembering who you are. You see the light and the dark? This will always show you who's your Father. If you low vibing, then you're still here. You think your body is all you are. You're desperate and aggressive. But when you know that you're this, then you can enjoy the stars. So that's because you conquered the darkness. But now your G was gifted the opportunity to help all of us. Yeah? In the instant that man is birthed, he is in the seventh heaven. Identity fraud to receive my inheritance. Thank you, Evangelist Sarah. I adore you. Gestation is 25,000 years. 90 minus 100, what did I work out? Some calculation. So it takes 40 weeks to make a body. 40 weeks here to make a body. But to make a soul and to make a soul takes 25,000 years because everything was created in one day and one day is 25,000 earth years. Yeah, so where we now? The other day We moved from the 23rd of August to the 24th, so I said it's like the clock is ticking. So we moved away from the idiot's plot to what? Now there's actually a book like this, and I went to go see that guy, Michael. You know, the forces of darkness. I think I'm going for a cure, but I'm going for a curse. But you know, because I couldn't understand. I'm then this kind of person. Make it make sense. Damn, just what? I decapitated the demon. The thing I'm most afraid of took me 3 seconds. Because sometimes, because I think faster. 3 Earth seconds. What else? Week 40 birth time, 11:47, 11:11, all characters. Oh, this is what I wanted to know. So, at week 36, that I wanted to know, because the last 2,500 years, is maybe something like that, is, tell me what the formation of the baby's body is at 36 weeks. Like, does he have all his organs? Are they just nestled now? Or are something still undeveloped? Because if they are just like fully formed but just need to lay for another month, that would be equivalent to our 25,000 years in the darkness. Because we woke up to the darkness. You see, we were in the belly, and in the belly for 25,000 years. So something there's a straight line. I'm just making this all known, and in time there will be further clarity and it will make more sense. But everyone is free to explore, listen, share their discoveries. Because as above, so below. Maybe the proportion is different, but it is directly proportional. So, okay. The chameleon mindset. Oh, I was watching things on palmistry yesterday. And you see, I have like that. And I told, can you see? I have that on both. And then, see? And then I saw, the first thing I thought of the chameleon. And I told you that the chameleon fell on my mother. And just pregnant with me. And so I'm listening to these things about the M and the all that. But then I noticed this chameleon mindset. That's just what came to my mind. And I must say, I'm very much like a chameleon because I just blend. If I want to stand out, I'll do. But I must want to. Otherwise, I just like to blend. But now that's a little tough to do now. That's why I waited so long. Because I like privacy and anonymity. I value that highly. But the time came and went for me. I have to make myself available now. But I can only do that when all the downloads are out. But in the meantime, I did tell the Father the things I desire on my planet. So that will be. It is so. Everyone defeating our enemies on our behalf, are already in heaven. I mentioned that. They're just transforming. Words don't comfort when we are in the 3D. Doesn't comfort. But in the 5D, I can hear him talk to me. I could hear him talk to me all the time. You know what would happen? He'll say, Mama, message my what? Then a message can be any time of the day or night. And I tell her what he says now. I look a little silly, man, when I do that. But I thought, I don't mind to look silly. I'll just honor my son. So by now, then she said, Mama, at that time this happened and that happened. And then one day I got a terrible feeling. And I phoned and she's not answering. And then I called her mother. And then, because he said, Mama, my wife, my mochi, Mama. I said, yes, my baby. So even though at the time I had to take a risk, I honored that request, and then God honored me. It was all real. So mothers and fathers, thank you. It's not easy, but there's great reward. I see there is. And you can see it too. All that I can do, you will do, and more. It is so. To enjoy and retain your divine powers. First law, you will love your parents with all your mind, heart, and soul. And second law is, you will love your brother or sister as you love yourself. That's the law of Moses. Because he said all other laws come from that. But if you adhere to these two, which are the only two in the seventh heaven, because that's why you're here, because this is you. It's only in the 3D that we needed 20,000 million gazillion laws to control babies. Um, can holy temples, synagogues, churches, mosques, ashrams, more stuff of the seven unified. You see, there's truth in all religion. The answer lies in every religion. The secret is encoded in me. The mindset. But I followed them, and then I didn't say, not that one, because I was taught this, that. No, I said, how is it possible that all these people seem so fine to go to hell? Me now being Christian, and they are not being Christian. So I think if they don't accept this, that, they're going straight to hell. So I'm like, really, Father? All those people? Then it came on my path, so I went to go test it, and then I saw, but this is real for these people. And then I went to go test it, and I saw, but this is real for these people. No means yes. Don't let anyone tell you who you are, what you can and cannot do, because you're now abiding here. You're not going to make trouble for my children, right? You're the apple of my eye. So enjoy your life. The rules for respecting your parents is in one of these videos, and respecting yourself is in one of you. But other than that, this beautiful, majestic planet is your playground, my baby. Everything is meant to be enjoyed. And if anyone tells you this, that, and force their beliefs onto you, they're going down. When the clock strikes 1, the mice run down. Your fate is in your own hands now. You've been liberated. Liberation means the freedom to choose. Not to choose for another, to choose for yourself. No man. So can all these religious holy places, holy buildings be declared global properties, in the sense that as a global society, we can preserve these traces of history, not only for ourselves, but for people that will pass through here 10 million years from now. I don't know if it could last that long. But it can. Something like that, man. So that everyone respects everyone's sacred space. So if we make it a global thing, then no one person will say this, that. Because we don't fight over toys, we share them. I'm not saying it's a toy, it's a tool. But you know what I'm saying? Something there. I'm not too sure we need consensus between the 12 tribes. But I only see 7. Cool. So what are the other 5? Because there are 12 tribes. There's 12 astrological signs, there's 12 months, there's 12 in a dozen, and I'm the Baker's dozen. I'm a Fucus. 11 December. It's just a suggestion. You see, I don't make law for me. I'm saying, divine ones, we can consider this, we can consider that. Why do you think that's okay? Why do you think that's not okay? And then we decide. Okay, engage. We up our intellectual reasoning capacity and competency. Okay. No one man will claim it as his own. No one tribe will claim it as his own. It is part of our global generational legacy, proof of our struggle to attain our divine liberation. Our Creator will be loved, honored, and respected in these structures. His holiness will remain sacred and is a symbol of His enduring love for all of His creation, without exception. I was thinking the other day of, like, I saw the 6, and then I'm 51. 6. That's like, and we in, yeah. What else did I get? The date. Oh, yeah. And we're in the 6th dimension, so I saw 666. Can you see there? And then I thought to myself, these buggers. On the sixth day, the mother, who is in a sixth year, who has a life path 6, birthed man on the sixth day. 6, 6, 6, 6. Now, I was terrified when I heard of that. I don't even want to click a like if I'm number 666 of my own. Angels, please shield and protect my energy. I was like that. That's why those people must be arrested. Many of them do not know that they've been duped. But it's a top leadership. Buckingham Palace, Vatican, and there's another body. Now, I have a history of some things through the years. And I'm testing that. Because I will find the body. Because if this is the Most High, that is the one. You see? Because as above, the opposite that would exist. So we have the Trinity. Now what is this? Roman Catholic, Buckingham Palace, and what? Angels, what am I missing? Azuras. I must say the plan was great, but anything not built on integrity doesn't stand the test of time. The downfall was inevitable. And they knew it, hence all this drama now. Trying to provoke me, but I fulfilled my destiny. You in 7th heaven, baby. You are in the heart of God, and God is in your heart. Thank you, my shamans, my Incas, my Red Indians. I'm a shaman. I've been doing crystal sound meditation, this, that. You know, I've done. Sometimes I can't believe I've learned as many things as I have in such a short time and done. It's like I was in another dimension all along. Because everything is slow, so slow here. Everything vibrated, hurts. I was studying Ramtha. It's a meditation thing. Which I keep an open mind. I try this, try that. Ouch, it hurt. What if I recover? I say, no, not that. Angels, please, God, forgive me this, that. So, Ramtha, what I learned there is about frequencies. And they described hertz, for example. And they said, when you look at the fan, when it's still, then it looks like you can see the triangle, for example, the 3 propellers or something like that, right? And then when it spins, because now the frequency increases from hertz to maybe like infrared, whatever that frequency is. So now when it spins, then it looks different. So if you're vibrating at hertz, you're not moving. It's like dead still. That's why we have to raise our frequency to absolute conscious awareness. We increased our frequency. I had a lot of notes on many things, but things happened that I couldn't hold on to it, so I just stored it. Oh, yeah. They were planning to kill all the pearls. The pearls of the Most High. That's why they wanted to destroy the earth before the ascension. The forces of darkness, the Cains of the world, the Cains. They think they're going to discipline my children. They didn't know they are my children. See? So, point. Nuclear arms are now completely disarmed. It is so. And this I did last night, and this was a different kind, because I heard, be it so, and I said, it is so. But I heard it 3 times, and then I said it 3 times. Now that's unusual, because I only need to say it once. So the divine himself is setting off an alarm in my ear, because he's not demanding with me. Because we're in agreement, because we're 2 or more gathered, then it is so. So I heard it again, and so my babies, the leadership and all leadership of all religions of the 12 tribes, now we have the Holy Spirit of discernment of the Most High. Tell my babies, your Father has spoken. I advise you to pray for His guidance. You will get the answer. You will just hear yes. It will be a man's voice. It will say yes, or it will say no. It's like that. Because the Word of God says anything more than yes or no is a lie. Okay, you all are already safe in the heart of the Most High. Any weapon formed against human beings destroys the actioner immediately, now and always. Now, my brave soldiers, always remember that you have the heart of lions, strong and courageous, and protect now and always. Since earth ascended to the 7th heaven, you all became divine. Now, when you give your body, you are already in heaven. You see, it's repeating like that. And if it's in capital letters, it's not from me. See? About disciplining children. Tariq was 5 years old. Now, we used to watch Dragon Ball Z together and all that. You know, we were like a... And he was always psychic. Then he was naughty. I called him his bath time, I'm on time, this, that. No, he showed me. But now I'm stressed, tired, just got home from work at 4, now it's 5 on the bath, and Alright? And then he didn't listen, so he's 5 years old, because I always scold him. But I said, I'm getting my hiding. 1, 2, 3. I'm like that. I eat 1, 2, 3. I count. If it's a crime against God, I can go on till I feel you understand. It's not me that is. No, but no, that was just not listening, man. 5-year-olds are boys. Ooh, I love them, but they really teach me. So anyway, now here's the Rasul, because I was thinking about this yesterday. Now, this is about being divine ones, man. We humble, man. Even the Rasul, he chose me to be his mom now, right? And I never got hiding as a child. I'm probably the only colored child that didn't get hiding for some reason. But, so I gave him that hiding that day. And for the next 15 years, till he was about 20, he talked about this one hiding. Yo, Mama, do you remember that day you gave me that hiding? I said, what? Anyway, now he's about 23, and he sends me this TikTok that says, this mother wants to beat the son. The son can be like maybe 20. And the son says, you can't hit me. I'm a grown man. So the mother pulls out the boxing glove. She says, oh, are you a grown man now? Come now. He said, no, you can't hit me. I'm still a child. So we were laughing. I said, I know that every child that ever got a hiding thanked their parent. And then it was like all over me. But if the Rasul himself said, if anyone is going to discipline me, it will be shame. Because he knows, Mama, I'm fair. I'm fair. I always used to tell him, because he was an only child, I said, I cannot rear you for myself. I have to rear you for the world. And even though he lived at 26, he did amazing. I only hear beautiful things, beautiful souls. No? So he chose me for him to experience certain things like. But that's when we accept our full dichotomy, full accountability, But otherwise we were cool. We could talk for hours and hours and laugh and joke and scowl, argue. Because that's how we women. I allow expression. But if you cross a line, there's a lot of stories I can tell about the two of us. Yeah. Yeah. I gave Tariq one hiding. He was 5 years old. It was traumatic for both of us. Now, I have a temper. So that was like, I don't want to do that, but you're not listening. So that happened. So we both went happy. So why must I do that? I didn't get the hiding no more. But sometimes if they don't listen, they must feel. The Lord says, parents, do not spare the rod to spoil the child. And do not, parents, do not provoke your children. So it's give and take. That's why I respect all my children from the day they're born. They always used to say, they're only babies, leave them. I say, no. So I taught them from the first day, yes, no, yes, no. So they sensible. I still give all of humanity to 25 to grow up, but I only give my own children for 18. I want to see maturity. Because for some reason, it's like I just knew something. At 10 years old, he was caught in a crossfire and he was misled. And I gave him an ultimatum. And I'm a tough one. And then, through the years, for 16 years after that, 14 years after that, I said to him, my baby, you don't know the whole story. But because he was misinformed, and I tried to tell him, but, loyalty, parents, I get it. So I leave it. I let it as his life. And then when he passed, all I heard was, sorry, Mama, sorry. I said, son, there's nothing for you to be sorry about. And it went on for a while until I put all the pieces. Then I still said, but there's nothing for you to be sorry about. Parents forgive their children 7 times 70, infinity, whatever, because it's more that they learn than that they obey. Because we can't rear them just to obey us so that we're their masters. We have to rear them so that they are interdependent individuals, able to operate within themselves, within their homes and families, and within the greater community and the world at large. You see there? Is that? So, but then he was 15 Now, you know, teenagers come in and say, this, that, this, that, this, that. I say, good afternoon. He's like, blah, 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 but I can hear it's not easy. Words, man. So I said, okay, you can leave. Now, I never saw him for 6 months. I said, please leave. Because I don't tolerate disrespect. Because I don't deserve it, man. You know, but a lot of people were misleading him for some reason. I see why now, but nonetheless, nothing broke our bond. We just vibe because the relationship between mother and son is permanent. It doesn't go away. Especially when you work on it and you have real conversations, you know, and you respect each other. If I didn't respect him, then he couldn't have respected himself and others. You know? So he was mad with me because he went to my sisters. And then they called me and they said, how can you say, I don't know who did that. And anyway, but when he turned 18, I blessed him with maturity and all the most wonderful blessings. And then he already actualized at that time because I put that blessing on him. Because I showed him, son, that was that, this is this now. And he rose up to it. Anyone will tell you about him. So, then he was 24 and number 6. And it was Mother's Day. He was relentless in defending and untruth, but because they had planted that seed so deeply into him over the years that, you know, that's how they create illusions and delusions because they want what they say to be true. Then I said, okay, my baby, you're a grown man now, right? I can respect that. And then we still used to chat. And in August, actually like about this day, he called me and said, Mama, I'm going to die. I said, don't speak like that because my children have power in there. So I asked him, please speak positively over you. They didn't understand the depth of what I was meaning. He says, no, Mama, I am. And then on the 31st of October, 2 months later, I had a dream. The 5th of October, I saw the moon, I saw this, I saw that. I was grieving for him for 3 weeks. All the thoughts that went through my mind. And all I said to myself was, I'm ready. And then on the 31st of October was the first day I didn't pray for him. And he died the next day. But all my soul told me was that he was already gone from the 5th of October. So yeah. So mothers, I feel your pain. But out of the very thing that was done to crush me, I spoke to the divine. I kept my calm. I was there for my daughter-in-law as best as I could be. I didn't blame the divine. I just sought understanding. And now I have more. I have both of them. And so much more. because I trust the Most High. And when it gets really bad, I said, help me with this feeling. So, you're not alone.